Hi guys, and welcome back to Alistair Davies Golf. Today I'm bringing you a small video on how to drive the ball in the fairway more consistently. Now some of this video is going to be more about process than it is about technique. The keys and technique is obviously if we want to drive the ball in the fairway, we have to commit to the shot we're trying to play. We have to have clear intent. So whether I'm trying to move the ball right to left to right, or just try and hit my stock shot, I have to have clear intent and trust. If I'm trying to hit the ball and I don't know where it's going, I'm likely to hit it everywhere. Second point in this is with the commitment and the intent, we need to really hit it positively and not try and steer the ball. Steering the ball and hitting it with negativity is one of the worst things you can do, especially off the tee. You'll tend to hit it everywhere. You know, when I was a young professional, I used to play at a links course and we had huge, obviously, the fairways were quite wide looking because there was no trees. And then when I started playing parkland course, when they were tree lined, I got there and thought, this looks really narrow, really tight. And I struggled off the tee because I was trying to hit the ball in play rather than really commit to the ball like I would do on a links course where I'd stood there and thought it was quite open. Yeah, there's waste ground and things like that to worry about, but you don't see that because you see a wide open space. So that kind of freedom and commitment I want you to have in every single tee shot. If ever you smack the ball into the sea off a tee, which I did as a kid quite a lot, you hit the ball really, really well because it's wide open space and you're really excited, it's really inviting, you're off an elevated tee. And that's the kind of way I'd want you to feel about every tee shot. Now, apart from this, what we need to make sure we do is set up to the ball correctly and try and plan our hole correctly. So in this case, I've got a par 5 here, and down the right-hand side is pretty good. This tee in particular aims us down the right anyway because of the way it's shaped. So teeing up from the centre of the tee is a good thing for you. Now, if I wanted to go down the left-hand side, I tee it from the right-hand side. If I wanted to go down the right-hand side, I tee it from the left-hand side. And that would help encourage me to aim the right way. So that's all part of the whole planning. And that depends on the intention to where I want the ball to go. And try and use towardness, not avoidance. Where do I want the ball to go, not where I want the ball not to go. So I want the ball to go down the right-hand side of the fairway, ideally on this hole with a slight draw, because it'll give me a few more yards. It's a par 5, if I can get a few more yards off the tee, it means I can go for it in 2 in my case. So everyone will have their own plan based on how they play the game and their strengths and weaknesses. So next thing we'll talk about is tee height. Now I want this ball at least 3/4 above the club head to make sure I can hit up on the golf ball and maximize my distance. Next thing I want to do is make sure I have a proper practice process, as in practice swings, and I want to step up to the ball in the right setup and hit it. So let me just talk you through that quickly. So my practice swings will be behind the golf ball. I do some technical swings where I'm thinking about, for me, staying flexed over the golf ball. As I go through, feeling I extend up. Those are my 2 swing thoughts. If I was trying to change the shape of my swing, I might work on that also. But in case of just me today, those are the 2 thoughts I have. Then I'm going to stand behind the ball, pick a spot to aim at, draw the club back over a spot, 3 to 4 inches in front of the golf ball. Standing, aiming the club at that spot, not looking at the target again at this stage, not taking my stance, just get my right foot, walking in from the side, then get my left foot planted, ball position, opposite my left heel. With the driver, I want the hands pretty level with the golf ball. I don't want them forward. At the setup, I might have shaft lean at contact depending on how I'm delivering the club. The stance is going to be shoulder width apart. I'm going to try and feel my sternum's in the middle of my stance behind the golf ball, again allowing me to keep my playing correct and allow me to hit up on the golf ball. So from there now I'm going to feel settled. Now I'm going to look at the target, stare at the target, get comfortable, and then pull the trigger. So I would want that kind of commitment every single time. I'd want less mental chat when I'm over the golf ball for sure, because I don't need to talk that much self-talk. I just need to be getting over the golf ball, being clear what I want the ball to do, and committing to that shot. That's how I'd approach a tee shot, and I hope that helps you find more fairways. If you've enjoyed the video, please click like. Post any comments down below, especially if any videos you'd like me to cover in the future, and I'd be glad to get back to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I've got regular content coming every single week on a multitude of subjects. And thanks for watching.